Yes, fellow Southern Cameroonians, fellow Ambazonians, una good morning. I come up this morning for make this video because I listened to an audio from Dr. Cho Ayaba, and I want to produce the video in response to that audio where he producer. According to Dr. Cho Ayaba, audio where I just listened now. Number one, he asks two questions. The first question we ask, and I say, anybody where it is inside this revolution, make it ask itself, who be ye inside this revolution? Number two, Cho Ayaba question the legitimacy of the government. He no go ahead for call and say the interim government, but he work a corner, but everybody will listen the video, he understand what the way they try for talk. What the way I go try for tell Cho Ayaba say, Mr. Ayaba Cho, don't make as if you are trying to dictate to us. You try for make Southern Cameroon and me they look you, they say you be a very honest man and a very transparent person. But you are a number one dictator and a number one fraud. I go prove it for you why I call you a dictator and I call you a fraud. Whether you like it or not. If you like, you support the government. If you like, you don't support. What we will be observing for 22nd September and 1st of October, it be sure say 99% of Southern Cameroonians they be endorse the interim government. It is not you and your clique that will say no to that government. 99% proved. 1st October, 22nd September, that they endorse the government. You must accept whether you like it or not because you don't first start accept them from the beginning. Ma prove you why I talk say you don't start accepting from the beginning. Excuse me. Today, you say you are fighting for a country called Ambazonia. Number one question, who came out with that name Ambazonia? And in which constituent assembly, in which assembly was that name adopted? The answer is Fon Gojindinka alone came out with the name Ambazonia from Ambas Bay. All of we today, we accept that name as the name of our country for now, without any question. Nobody no talk say it was the name was made by the name was designed by a single person. All of we accept them. Say the name of our country is Ambazonia. Nobody, no question, who gave the power for Gojindinka for come out with the name of Ambazonia. There are so many geographical features for Southern Cameroon. We know Mount Fako, we know the Ambas Bay, we know Menchum 4, and so other. One individual be choose for name the country or after the Ambas Bay, and the entire Southern Cameroon and doctor say yes, we accept and say the name is Ambazonia from Ambas Bay. Nobody, no question. Number two, the flag where you work at brandish everywhere now as the Southern Cameroon flag. Do you know in which constituent assembly and in which general assembly was that flag adopted? Mr. Cho Ayaba, for your information, that flag was adopted in the Constituent Assembly of 30th September 2001 in Bamenda, specifically in Tamlum. If they show you the house where that flag will be adopted, you know if you believe say na a state symbol that. But all Southern Cameroonians they today carry up that flag as the Ambazonian flag. Nobody, no question the legitimacy of the people where they be adopted that flag. And the number of people where they be come out with that flag, the colors and the rest, they may be make up to 25. But today, we all accepted it as our state symbol, as our national flag. Number three, the anthem we will be singing today as the national anthem. How many Southern Cameroonians they know who composed that anthem? I will tell you say more than 80% they don't know who composed the anthem. And the person where he composed the anthem, no day for social media, every day they claim credit. We don't even know. But because he did it for the interest of the country, and 99% of Southern Cameroonians say yes, that is our national anthem, and we all the singer, including you. Including you, you are carrying the flag of Ambazonia. Including you, you are calling the name of the country Ambazonia. All these state symbols were named. They not be. It was not in any constituent assembly or in any general assembly or by any national referendum or vote that will be adopting state symbols. These state symbols come from different groups of people, and all Ambazonia they accept them. Why do you now question and think that the government should be from a general assembly or whatsoever as you claim? We are in a revolution. Remember, this is not AGC revolution. This is the coffin revolution, not the AGC revolution. This is the coffin revolution. Something different from all way we don't always go through in the course of this struggle. We don't get SCNC, we don't get SCY, but this particular revolution where it is now the coffin revolution, you are not the one to dictate how the revolution get to be. Number 2, part 2 of your question, where you talk say, any man for ask yourself, who be you inside this revolution? The question I want to ask now you, number 1, who be you, Ayaba Cho, inside this revolution? According to your question, you did try for ask, what A don't contribute or which price A don't pay for this revolution. If they get to go by contribution and by price, Dr. Cho Ayaba, with due respect, you have nothing to show. Because let's go by price. I think name and value county by county. People that they back home where if they get to talk in this revolution because of the price where they don't pay, you, Ayaba Cho, please, you don't have a position in this struggle. Anybody we want challenge me, master name, all we come from different counties of Ambazonia. I go call any county and mention anybody for the moon and compare whether if that person stand up as this revolution be concerned, Ayaba Cho get a position. Number 1, ma talk about the one day they are alive before I go for the one day they don't die. Can Dr. Cho Ayaba stand with for Ngalam for as this revolution is concerned? Fellow Southern Cameroonian, Muna, answer me this question. There is no detention facility in Ambazonia where they never lock for Ngalam for inside. Can Cho Ayaba stand with James Sabun in Mutengene? Those where they come from Faku, particularly Mutengene, Tiku, Muna tell Ayaba Cho who be James Sabun. Muna know say all this mouth where we are the maker for social media, the day where we shall enter Ambazonia in Boya, the day we shall get into Boya, and the people where they big involved in this struggle, the people they don't pay the price for this struggle, when they go stand up, the population go there for their back. Because I don't see a situation where James Sabum for Ngalam for Steve will consult for so Mr. Henry G for Miki for Momo from Bengui, he go stand up. Some man come out talk say I come out Belgium, I come out Germany, I am Dr. Cho Ayaba. Who are you in this revolution? I remember a situation where for Ngalam for where they believe Nigeria with late Chief eto'o Ayamba, they be arrest them for Manfe, detain them under very bad condition where Fongalan for became sick. We did not know he was going to come back to life. This man went 3 major surgery for 1 week. We have the pictures. He was like a skeleton. But today, Fongalan for give in for the interim government. We get a situation where Mr. Henry G from Miki from Bengui, they thief more than 30-something cows for a farm. It take the matter go for court. The state council take a go for Ambazonia court. It lost the cow till today. Those are prices that people have paid because of this struggle. You should know you for Europe. You don't ever face any problem. You come ask me, any man ask who be ye inside the revolution. Who are you in this revolution, Ayaba Cho? In which detention center in Ambazonia have you ever been detained? What is the price that you have paid? People the day for Ambazonia, they come off from Kumbo, they come off from Kambe, can attend meeting for Bamenda, pay transport up and down, southern zone, northern zone, and so on, coming together, holding meetings, spending money and time, organizing prisons, LGAs and the rest, and county executive putting in place. They don't come today, they don't all man don't surrender under a common government. You come off for can ask who be you? Who are you in this revolution, Mr. Cho Ayaba? Can you tell us one thing where you don't achieve inside this revolution? The SCNC, where you don't surrender for the interim government today, the SCNC is proud about taking Nigeria to court in Nigeria. The SNC be proud about organizing structures, LGA prisons and the rest. The SNC be proud about the Banju case where all we use and today. The SNC be proud of organizations and sensitization, mobilization and education of Southern Cameroon for all the past while. What has been your contribution? Fellow Southern Cameroonians, fellow Ambazonians, we should not be distracted by these dictators who claim to portray the image that they are very honest and transparent. They are very fraudulent, dishonest, and disguised individuals. Let me tell you, Ayaba, for be a doctor no means you be the most intelligent. This is a revolution, and it is not all about big grammar. Wait, Southern Cameroonians they need. Now that illiterate way will lead them to Boya. Wait, Southern Cameroonians they need. Now that lame man will get only one foot way will lead them to Boya. Wait, Southern Cameroonians they don't need them a doctor for lead them to Boya. Or even a doctor, mean a doctor where it listen to the people. Number one, you are not a leader. If you were a leader, you could have listened to others. You could have listened to others. People are there for ground zero. Now this thing they've been lawyers and teachers they start them. Today, all lawyers, all teachers, they don't just keep their mouth shut because the people who are leading now are the IG. Lawyers, they know the question why IG don't take over. Lawyers decide for remain silent. So okay, now the people leading the revolution now is the IG. Teachers the same. You, Ebenezer and Bo Herbert, when I stand up say when I one question. When I remember when I represent which percentage. Our elite, they back home, even though they know how they play their game with our public government, they decide to remain silent for question the IG. Because they know that the IG want to lead their people to Boya, even though they pretend that they were Yaoundé. We know say all them know they in Yaoundé with spirit. And as one of the senator be talking for Ibamenda, say for Mesonge, say no say even you day for day, you are with the Southern Cameroonians in spirit. We know say even as a day for Yaoundé, they deal with we in spirit. And they are not questioning the legitimacy of the interim government. Only you. It is either you, it is either Bo Herbert, or it is Abayab Akwanga. Let me tell you, you are nobody in this revolution. When I look at people like Fongalamfo, when I look like people where they don't suffer for this revolution, like the late Dr. Lumangeka Martin, when I look at people like late Prince Minglo Hila, when I look at people like late Fidelis Chinko, when I look at people like late Chief eto'o Mayamba, when I look at those who are still living, who have participated, like James Sabum, Pa Henry Nya, Isaac Sonia, Stephen Consort, Mr. Henry Fomaki, people who have put in time and money. Mr. Cho Ayaba, you are nobody as this revolution is concerned. Please, fellow Southern Cameroonians, even this message be stupid, we want to make sure it reach for Dr. Cho Ayaba. Dr. Cho Ayaba, to the best of my knowledge, I know ye the person where they ever try for hijack activities. I go proof and for one. Number one, anytime we will be carry out any action for Bamenda, like the action of 2001 and 2002, and the action for 2000 and the 50th anniversary for Boya, Cho Ayaba will come up for Germany, come. You will start hear some rumor around Bamenda, say, hey, there is a youth meeting in Ngomgam. There is a youth meeting in Ngomgam. You go one reach for them, Cho Ayaba, ever trying to steal the show. That is who he is. Number two, Mr. Cho Ayaba. After the last presidential election for La République, me and that Sheikh Kavi we did with you for Belgium will be lead a delegation for Frundi compound. You be yes when you go for Frundi compound, you become with Numbi Waters. They be block you for gate, you know, be enter Frundi compound. All what will be done for the Frundi, same go put her for memorandum. As you come up go write the memorandum for come present her for SDF, you stay back, grant a false, stupid interview over the press where you not be ever be a member and you were never a witness to what will be transpired inside from the compound. You are always there to steal the show. Let me tell Southern Cameroonians, anybody way down there inside SCNC, the SCYL are always threatening other leaders. Anybody way in no Nuvi Waters, in no Acha, where they bamenda the work of one eye. Muna ask yourself how many times they don't threaten Chief Ayamba, they don't threaten Prince Benglo, they don't threaten Chinko Fidelis, they don't threaten Fongalanfo. They are always threatening other leaders. They are their own only for threatening. This thing is not starting now. They have been like that. They are always a threat to other leaders, and they have always been against any other leadership. They not ever acknowledge any other leader as people whether they do this thing, something inside this revelation. They have always been like that. They have always been a threat to other leaders. Anybody where they expect Ebenezer Akwanga, Cho Ayaba, things say they could work together inside this revolution, they are wasting their time. Muna forget about these two people. I will not add Bohebede. Muna forget about them because they can never be united. Muna even look about the whether it's AGCC where they create them. Muna even ask yourself whether there is any unity among them. There's no unity among them. These people so now people you know fit tire because they have selfish intentions. Muna go look at fine before una want create unity with them. Before una want things say una fit create unity with them. Una first look at whether the AGCC where they create them there is even unity among them. These people no be people if you tie them for one bundle. We don't need them. They are distractors. They are distractors. 1st October, 22nd September 2017, Southern Cameroonians, they be proven, say they be behind the interim government. They are listening and they are taking instructions from the interim government. We are not going to listen to a set of distractors who claim to be leaders, who claim that they have paid any price when they have nothing to show. Dr. Cho Ayaba, challenge me. Challenge me. Honorable PP Quinty be poisoned inside detention for Oketunja. Prince Below go for an early grave because of the numerous detention. If Chinko Fidelis went to his early grave because of the numerous detention, people have paid a heavy price in this struggle. And those who have paid the price are silent and are behind the government. Who are you to question? You ask, I say, me ignorant man asks himself, who he be inside this revolution? Ask, tell us who you are and what you have contributed in this revolution before you start questioning others. Man, grow up. It is too much. It is time we start telling you who you are. It is time we start telling you who you are. You have nothing to show. I be there for military court for Yaoundé. They where they judge Ebenezer Akwanga. Fellow Southern Cameroonian, fellow Ambazonian, Ebenezer Akwanga, they give one of the impression saying that he be suffer for 1997 attack and so on. Now he be them. He was just one out of the close to 50 of them. He was just one. So now he don't carry for a hit. Ebenezer Akwanga has just one action in this revolution, and he don't carry that one action for a hit. People are still serving life jail today at Bamenda Central Prison who were transferred from Kuningiri, who were arrested alongside Ebenezer Akwanga. Mateuna, Honorable Joseph Mbandam is my witness. He was the defending counsel in the military court in Yaoundé. I was in court. Dr. Ebenezer Akwanga Ebi apologized for the military court for Yaoundé. Say me court forgive you. Say wait we be the do. Now wait we be reader for history. He plead with the court, me the forgive you. He never be able to stand in ground as Mancho BBC don't stand. But today, he want make me everybody see you like a hero. Yes, you are a hero, but you don't have to make yourself a hero. The people have to make you a hero. Thank you. I beg. When I share this message, I want to make it get for Ayaba Cho. I want this message make it get to Ayaba Cho. Me Ayaba Cho tell we Southern Cameroonians the price where it don't pay them inside this revolution and the contribution we don't make them. Contribution is not about making useless speeches. What to be contribution inside this revolution, apart of moving up and down, flying from here and there, raising money in GoFundMe accounts. What to be Ayaba Cho a contribution, where you get to question others their own contribution. What to be your contribution? Me at the talk like man, I don't pay a big price too. I've been detained at the Bamenda Central Prison twice. I organized my county, put in prisons, LGS, county escorts, and so on. And they are all working today. Thank you.